G'day everyone and welcome to the Quarantine Diaries. This is just a way that I want to keep sanity during 2 weeks quarantine, but also just prepare anyone who's coming to Howard Springs to what they're going to get, what they're going to receive. I missed day 0. This is day 2. Or 1, I'm not sure. It's a 16-hour flight from the UK to Darwin, and that's pretty big. Coupled with little sleep the night before, not sleeping on the plane. Yeah, it's long. Yeah, I was pretty out of it, and I went to sleep last night at yesterday about 5 or 6, and then I woke up about 1 o'clock this morning. For reference, it's currently 12:30 on Friday, March the 12th. So I've been awake for 24 hours. Yeah. But quarantine's good. It's bad, but in Howard Springs, we're the lucky ones, We managed to get back to an area with space, an area with a veranda that you can go out onto for fresh air. There's breakfast, lunch, dinner delivered daily, and that's amazing. So, yeah. 16 hours on a plane, then an hour waiting to get off the plane, then an hour through border force, quarantine, health screening, and yeah, they do a COVID test when you get into Australia. At least at Howard Springs, they do a COVID test. It's uncomfortable, but they're more comfortable than the people at Heathrow, so that's something. Yeah. After that, it's a drive through the outskirts of Darwin. I think the biggest thing there is the temperature. You get off the plane and you get on the plane in the UK, and it's pretty similar to UK weather. I don't know, like 12, 13 degrees or something. Then you get off the plane and suddenly you're greeted with 32 degrees heat, all the humidity that comes with that, like 60% humidity. So it's big. It's bloody big. Don't do what I do. I wore some pajama bottoms, which are fantastic. I also wore a woolen jumper and a jacket. That was less smart. Don't do that. Oh. And then yeah, you've got border force. You've got all that. Then you've got the bus, and the bus is 20-minute drive from the RAF base to Howard Springs, and watching it as you go on is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's tree, shop, repeat. But you get to see that kind of red earth again. You get to see gum trees again, and I kind of liked it. It it's difficult, but you get to see home again, which is good. Yeah, and then on arrival, there's a quick orientation before you head to the rooms. And it's pretty simple stuff, Don't go outside without a mask. If you're going to be without a mask, make sure you're eating or something. You've got mozzie repellent in the room, is provided for you, which is great because, the mosquitoes up here, they love it. And you don't want to get anything bad from them. Yeah. Once you're here, you've got all this. This great room, which really is absolutely fantastic. You've got all this. You've got a little veranda you can sit on out the front, and that is amazing. But yeah, we'll walk you through everything you get, everything that comes in the room, every meal that they serve, all the amenities. We'll walk through that over the next few days, but this is really just a way to say g'day. this is just announcing, this is the Quarantine Diaries, but also to say, if you're an Australian trapped overseas, register with the FAT. Even if you are not thinking about going back, you should register with the FAT. If you are not Australian, but you are watching this and you know someone who is Australian, maybe ask them, are they registered with the FAT? Because there's a little box you can tick once you've registered, and you can say, I am not currently seeking to return to Australia at this time, and that's fine. But right now, we want to get an accurate number of people, of Australians, of Aussies who are overseas. We want to figure out how many are wanting to come back, because once we've got all those numbers, we can help everyone who wants to come back get back. And by registering, you're really helping out. You really are. So yeah, that's today. As I said, we missed day 0 because of the flight. So this is either day 1 or day 2, but you can expect these regularly. We'll do them every day until we get out of quarantine, which will be 14 days, provided we are negative for COVID. But in the meantime, everyone who's watching this, whether you're Australian, whether you know someone who's Australian, register. Make sure you register for DFAT, or you tell whatever Aussies you know that they should register for DFAT. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, yeah, 12:30 on March the 12th, 24 hours I've been awake. I'm going to go to sleep, but I hope everyone's safe and that everyone's staying safe. In the meantime, we'll see you next time, guys.